It's cool.
Well, it could have still been a heist.
It could have still been a real heist, but it was not. Eve is due for another one of those pretty soon. They usually get one big one a year. But if I remember correctly, the last one of those that happened in game was like last summer. So here, any day now, or any week now. All right. So what's this event?
Ah, the event. There's a thing going on. Well, it's related to a quest that I've done, but you haven't, called the Second Dream.
Uh
Can you
huh.
see an event going on? I'm not sure if it's locked or not.
Operation Shadow Debt.
Yeah, okay. Give me just a moment.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
No, I'm going to swap out Warframes since this is a low level thing.
Right.
And I'm going to bring out Loki.
What level is Loki?
Loki's only level 13,
Okay.
but he should fit well with this. And also need to swap out Sentinels.
Well,
Yeah, really need to get another weapon to level up.
yeah, I need to get some more weapons too. I've been leveling up a whole bunch of mine.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you would want to run this, so I wasn't set with Loki. I don't have enough. Wait, did they give me another? No, they didn't give me another loadout slot. I have 7 Warframes and 4 loadout slots.
You know, I don't use loadout slots. I just actively change between things as I see that I need to. I wonder if Oberon or Nyx would be okay. They're still unranked for me. I've been focusing all my energy into Frost. Excuse me.
Sorry. Damn. I'm like one capacity off from being able to use the mod I want.
It's alright. I'm going to try it, and if it goes poorly, then I'll just swap back the next time we run it. I'm sure we're going to have to run it multiple times.
Actually, it's to start the event. It's 2 spy missions and then 2 mobile defense missions.
I gotcha.
So that's why I brought out Loki. Then I'll either switch to Frost or you bring Frost. It makes things a lot easier
For the
for
defense.
defense missions.
Sure. I'll
I'll
swap to Frost whenever we get to that
okay,
part.
I'm all set ish.
Okay, give me just a minute.
You've
Cool.
never seen me play Loki, have you?
No, I haven't. Although I watched a Total Biscuits video that he did here recently, where he was doing another Warframe video,
Mm-hmm.
and he was using Loki. Well, technically he was using Loki Prime, but I mean they're the same. Just the Prime frame is statistically better, but all the moves are the same. All right. I need to just very quickly throw a couple of mods on this sword. There it is. And then I've got 4 left. Reach is a good one. It's very cheap. All right, I'm ready now.
All right, let's get going.
All right,
I'll put some glowy on Loki.
put some what?
You'll see.
Okay. go. Oh, come on. There you go.
No need to be shy.
I was pressing X and it's like, nope, I'm not going to open the map for you. Deal with it. So what have you been up
The
to
question
today?
is, do you want me to run the spy, or do you want to run it?
You can run the spy, just because if I screw up, I actually could get killed. There we go. Thought I was frozen for a second.
Let's eat Chloe.
Oh, hey, fancy. I don't like the sigils for that very reason. And not all of them give you boosts.
Oh, the one on my chest does.
Oh, that's nice. One enemy killed. That was enough to level up my Kimbo Lados to max. Oh. Uh,
This is going to be a long mission, isn't it?
this may have been a mistake.
Do you want to back out and choose something a little bit tankier?
No, I'll just stay back a little bit. I grabbed a long-range rifle so that I could stay back and hopefully out of harm's way.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Damn door screwed up my 3-shot.
Yeah, stupid door. You know, I haven't used a precision weapon in a while. It feels pretty nice to actually get some headshots. I've just been blowing up everybody or burning everybody.
The mods that are in this event are simply amazing.
Whoa. Get off of me.
There's some new enemies in this as well.
Artifacts? Yeah, I was going to say, I've never seen that guy before. Whoa. That dude's pretty
I'm
tough
at
to
A.
only be level 6. Alright.
Oh, it's this one.
Oh, I almost jumped off the map. I mean, that would have been okay to die for, but would have still been annoying. Yep, I'll stay right here. I'll guard the door.
This is some quality podcasting. Or
Streaming?
streaming.
Sorry, I was reading my abilities because I forgot. Like, I remembered the healing one, and then the one that kills enemies and, like, you can drop health, or they drop health. But I forgot what the other two were, so I was reading them. Ooh.
And that's the first one done.
Oh, it's a question mark. I guess we'll find out what it is.
Yeah, you don't find out till the end.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done here.
Oops. Oh, hey, I made it. Oh, that's your thing.
Decoy.
Yeah.
And I was also getting regen up and running.
Ooh. Did you see the waypoint I
You know,
just
I
set?
think we need a different weapon. Who needs precision? You know what? You had a good mod back here? Oh, you did.
Yep.
Yeah, I just put one of those on unranked because I couldn't fit the max rank one. But thanks for the mark on that.
You are welcome.
That's very good etiquette.
Well, you know. I know what I'm doing.
You do?
Sometimes. Ouch.
I love that you said that just as you die, by the way.
Well, I didn't mean that I was like the best player or anything. Just, you know, I know proper etiquette.
Yeah, I need to get kills with my pistols, so all the more reason to grata. I need to take you on that mission, by the way.
I love those things.
I think you would enjoy Clem.
Ah,
That might be a goal for tonight.
sure.
The location is returning to normal.
We can do.
After. Yeah, these. I should explain the entire event. Basically, during the second dream, we had to call in a favor from Alvid,
Okay.
and he's calling it in basically because, well, the second dream involves the stalker trying to kill us. You know, big surprise there.
Yeah. I saw the little message that was like, the stalker's trying to kill me. You have to come help me.
Yeah, well, the stalkers decided, you know, maybe trying to kill Valkyrie all the time is a bad idea. I'm serious. Every time that the stalker shows up with Valkyrie these days, I proceed to take the sword and put it between his butt cheeks and just start pushing.
What if he likes that though?
Well, it explains why he shows up so often.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the
Oh, whoops. That's your guy. Oh, hey, those guys drop Oxium. I just now noticed that. Those.
Yeah, the flying guys always drop it if you kill them before they self-destruct. Okay, that's my kills with the pistol. Turned around and saw you on fire and thought it was, oh, one of those guys.
Nope, that was me.
Well, I just saw the fire and, you know.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
console is nearby.
I'll hack this computer, but you can go get it.
The enemy will start destroying data.
Oh, the decoy was still up.
Yeah, I've shot him several times at this point.
Oh, it's this one. This may be a failure, by the way.
All right.
It's the one with the conveyor belts.
Oh, okay. So, that... Oh, whoops. Well, no, I'll save it. I was going to start telling you about the Eve news story that I thought was really cool, but I might save it and let you read it for yourself first. Um, gotta edit tonight. Basically, after we're done with this, I'm gonna take a short break and then just go edit until either I'm too tired or I get finished. Might take a little longer this week since our recording was so long. I don't know. We'll see. File size will be pretty big. My throat's still kind of scratchy from last night too.
Oh, I've recovered.
I still had a little bit of my sickness. You know, my
Ah.
poor throat.
Wow, I actually got through that.
Nice.
They won't even know it's gone.
I'm level 3 now.
I'm surprised I did that so easily. Maybe Loki is some sort of like god in the spy missions.
Whoa.
I always struggle with spy missions.
Oh yeah, shot you in the face. Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, that's what that was. Thank you. Yep, still gotta keep my distance.
Yeah, what frame are you running?
Oberon,
I didn't look.
but he was
Oberon. Yeah,
unranked.
to be honest, I didn't find him much better when he was ranked. I take that back. I found him pretty rank overall.
Whoops, I fell off the level again. And haha. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like him, to be honest. I mean, I'm gonna check out all of his powers before I, judge. But whoa,
Well, his heal isn't terrible. It's just it has such a long windup.
when you say wind up, do you mean cast time or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there are mods that fix that, but you're better off using other mods because he's not a caster.
Yeah. His number one power, the offensive one, that one seems all right. Although it could be that I'm just fighting really low level
You're
enemies right
fighting
now.
really low level enemies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to
this-
go down. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, going down. Uh-oh. Oh, one of you guys again.
Stop crawling away. Especially stop crawling towards the open door.
I was trying to shoot that guy with my pistol.
Yeah, and you're putting me in fire to try to revive you when you're doing that. Stop it.
Yes, boss. Does your healing ability heal you as well, or just your teammates?
I can't remember if Oberon's was a team heal or not. Honestly, never played them in a group.
now, and they will start destroying the data. Alarms reset.
Once again, I shall stand here, out of harm's way. Whoa, hello, spawning enemies. It's alright. Shot him dead.
Yeah, it goes all the way around. Okay, interesting.
What was that noise?
Triggered something in here.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is. Okay.
Huh. Oh, that's cool. He makes like weird jumping effects. Like little blue lights flash off of his feet. Very stylish.
Oh, yes, stylish high heels. I know you love your stilettos.
I do love stilettos. Also, I mean, really, this is fashion frame, not just Warframe. That's what TB keeps calling it. I'm sure he's not the only one that does, but he's the only one I've ever heard say it. But that was a really good video that he did. It was like 45 minutes. And he basically just like talks about the comparisons between the old version when he played a couple years ago.
Retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete. Data
And then was
retrieval.
critiquing the problems of the game. Oh my gosh.
Is your heal a team heal?
I don't know, I can't use it right now. I don't have it unlocked yet.
Ah,
I think the thing said that it was a team heal, but I don't know if it includes me in that team heal.
it definitely includes you.
Okay.
Because I couldn't remember if it was I didn't know if it was a team heal or not, but I always used it as a self heal.
Heads up. Agree assault teams heading your way.
Why am I beeping? Oh. Oh, that's why I only have 2 health left.
Beep, beep.
So beep, beep, beep. And then my shield started recharging.
Yeah, I may want to head this way towards extraction. Ricotta's.
Yeah, I love those things, and I don't even have them. Yet. I don't
They are
have them
so
yet.
ridiculous. And I don't even have them fully set up yet. I need to visit the Forma farm. And what's nuts is these are secondaries.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they look like primary weapons, though.
Well, it's a pair of primary weapons in the recipe.
The recipe. You just put them all in a dish and bake them together.
Another job well executed.
Well, basically, 5 gold fusion cores. That's pretty nice.
Nice. And then a streamline. And then a whole bunch
But
of
that's not too far off. I mean, it's basically two crocados, a forma, and put it in the foundry and let it bake for 12 hours. I'm not joking. That's pretty much it, if I recall correctly.
do you need to have any cinnamon sugar added to it? Maybe vanilla?
No, that's for me.
Oh my. Stick that in your coffee cup and drink it. Alright. It's time to put a couple of mods on.
Put that in your caffeine rage and drink it. Oh yeah. Well, are you okay over there?
Yep, I'm fine.
I'm not sure if I should do that more or less.
It's up to you, I suppose. Oh yeah, rifle amp. Which mostly is just to give me maximum capacity.
Okay, now I'm up to maximum efficiency, I think. Well, until I can get a hold of a corrupted mod that I need for both Valkyr and Loki. So I'm gonna have to run before too long. Ugh.
Let's go for... Here we go. What's my health? Okay, so my health is greater than my shield. I don't have a lot of armor. But we'll go with vitality. And vigor.
Yeah, Jared, let's put it this way. I still have a uh, mod spot that I haven't even touched on this because I ran out of capacity on the Grakadas.
Nice.
And I have to run maximum pistol ammo mutation because they chew up ammo so quickly.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they have got extremely high rates of fire.
Tenno, a new alert has been
You want to hear the crazy thing?
Sure.
I have maximum barrel diffusion on these as well.
Nice.
So I have 120% multi-shot.
So that makes it even bigger.
That's Tower 2 capture, not survival. Survival's form of farm, by the way.
Okay. I mean, survival's pretty much the best way to farm for anything.
Yeah, well, I take Valkyr in for about an hour or so and hopefully end up with 2 or 3 Forma. Even though I've had bad luck lately.
Oh, do I have any... Whoops. Armor. He's not got great armor, but his armor rating is better than the shield.
I mean, maybe that's the way to build them is just armor and not, screwed up on them.
Maybe. I don't have a low enough rated steel fiber. Oh, I could replace it with that. There we go.
Yeah, and my Loki is just gaudy and blue and red, huh?
You know, I didn't even look at the color scheme. Like, you ran off really fast, and then I didn't get much of a chance the rest of the time.
Oh, sorry.
I'll stare him down there for a minute. Venus, 10 to 15, okay. I should be better now that I've got some health mods and armor mods installed.
Should be.
Should be. We'll see. I've also got the heal now.
You got it in the final level up after the mission?
Yeah, from the mission bonus. I miss that your uncle's not been able to be here the last few times. He'd become like an integral part of our team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad
No, it looks good. That's not gaudy.
I got to the weird going on with my game audio. Do you?
No.
Okay, I may have to restart the game or something because this is too distracting.
Okay. I mean, now would be a good time to drop out if you want to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's drop out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was getting like a skipping on the audio. And normally I would just unplug my headset and plug it back in, but I'm not sure what that would do to TeamSpeak. I don't want to tab out.
Right. Okay.
Sounds like it's alright once I get back to the ship.
Could have just been something weird about when we load it in. I mean, it's up to you. We can wait a minute while you restart the game.
Yeah, let's be safe and just do a quick reset.
Okay. I'll just run around in circles in my ship.
And I'll take the moment to kill off the Skype that keeps popping up every so often.
Skype?
What? Why is it? It seems like everything always covers the energy on this guy, or on this game. You know, every single message, everything is always in that lower left or lower right corner. You know, right there.
Never really thought about that, to be honest.
I didn't deploy my extractors again. Whoops. Anyway, I'm all set for an invite.
Okay. 1 second.
Orders has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Invite squad member. Caffeine Rage. I just started incubating a new puppy.
No wonder you're broke. You're spending it all on animals.
But I
And I'm not much better. I have a slot for one more Sentinel, then I have to buy more slots.
right.
And I'm working on the fuel drone to be able to build it.
Well, I like the puppy though. A lot.
Okay, go ahead and fire up the next mission.
Okie dokie. Staring at weapons in the store. I have 2 primaries that I can level up, no problem. But I just finished leveling up my last secondary, I think. And I've got 2 melee weapons that need to be leveled up. But, I mean, they're all really close to max level. Except for the primary weapon I'm using right now. Somebody sent me a message on Facebook? One new message request. Somebody sent me a message on Facebook, but Messenger isn't opening, so I'll deal with it later.
Looks like your virtuous nature has its benefits.
You better be glad this isn't Valkyrie helping you out.
Why?
She'll rip your head off and wears a hat. Well, he's the one that didn't create Valkyrie, but tortured her. That's why she's the ball of anger that she is.
Yeah, torture would make me upset too. Oh yeah, there's my speed kill for my Infinity mission.
Oh, mine's hack a console. Gee, not going to get that done.
Where are... Oh, there you were.
Oh, already here.
Alarms reset.
Ah, great, it's bugged. It's not counting these.
Oh, hooray.
The cryogenics core has malfunctioned. Expect colder than normal temperatures.
Expect colder than normal temperatures. Got it.
In other words, last weekend.
Yeah. Fancy. I like the heal. Uses
Yeah,
a...
it just has such a long windup on it.
Yeah. You get like an initial little burst, and then it just like slowly crawls up.
Yeah, that's the other problem I had with it, but the casting time was terrible as well.
No alarms.
Well, that's one done.
Well, I leveled up to level 7. So, that's good. Oh, hello.
Yeah, now that Loki's a decent level, it may be time to farm for another frame.
Well, I've got Oberon and Nyx, and then I gotta finish leveling Frost. And Mag is on her second forma, but I have to finish leveling her up. Wait a second, it was B back up there?
Yeah, well, the map was being unhelpful as usual.
Oh, here we go.
It's here.
Yeah.
So basically across on the middle level.
Take that, bad guys. Pew, 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 pew.
Ooh, fusion core. Good one.
Fancy. I'm slightly behind, but I'm getting there.
You're completely lost, aren't you?
No. My map was also being unhelpful, and for a second it showed me that it was on the top floor. So I went up to the top floor, and then you're like, oh, it's actually on the middle floor. But I had to fight my way back down. I guess I could have ran past everybody, but... Woohoo!
You would think destroying the security cameras would tip them off something was going on.
Hey, Chuck, camera 3's down again. Oh, it's probably just some kind of malfunction. Don't worry about it.
Damn it, nothing even works even in space.
That dude has got a lot of health. Catalyst.
Yeah.
Come on, stagger, stagger, stagger. Yeah, I got him. Well, I'm injured, but I'm okay.
Oh, this is so nuts.
What is it?
The laser grids.
The ones that slide back and forth?
Yeah, you know that tower one?
Yes.
They were very nuts on this one. Why are you in here? I'm leaving.
I know. I brought the elevator down. Well, I guess the elevator was already down, but after I kill all the
Yeah.
guys, I came down.
What, you got bored?
Yeah. I was coming to support
Look,
you.
there's guys right here. You missed some.
Nope, they definitely respawned.
Lies. Whoa! I got one shot in here.
Oh, I missed the jump. No, 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 no. Come on, sprint. Ouchie.
Hello! That at least was a very expensive mod.
What happened?
The one that just dropped here.
Okay.
That Saints mod.
Did I
Wonder what the price of that is now.
pick it up or
It's a golden mod. I don't see it for you. It's still here, so I'm assuming you picked it up.
I guess I did too. I didn't notice, but I was fighting a whole bunch of guys over here.
Yeah, I was trying to get in position to use the grotto since I could actually use that while I'm down. It just seems so stupid. Well, I could use one of them, I should say.
Well, that was terrible shooting. Owie.
Okay, now to do this. That guy was waiting for me as soon as I opened up the door.
Oh, I see what it does.
What, really? This is a weird one as well. I'm not going to get this one, but we already finished the mission anyway.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the camera was blocked by ice. I didn't see it.
So it picked you up when you came through the door.
Yeah.
Easy marks. No one-shot kills here. It's going to take an army to dispose of just one.
Actually, it's more like one Valkyrie, but okay.
One Valkyrie or two regulars.
Toss a heal, please.
All right.
Okay, I guess that is a bit more useful than I thought it was, but like I said, it's such a long windup, and the fact that it's not an instant heal, it's like a regen.
Well, I see how it works now that I actually paid attention to it when I used it. You get like a little boost at the beginning, and then it just keeps channeling out your power until you run out, and it heals the whole time. Which,
Pretty sure it's a set duration. But yeah, those guys are kind of nasty. I got hit by all his little helpers at once.
well, there might. Sorry, go ahead.
Just take the air duct, no need for the elevator.
Yeah. There might be like a set maximum duration, but I cast it with 25 power, and there was no like continuous regen. It was just like a quick burst. And then when you have more power, it channels.
But Valapine Mask is the one that at least was selling for an absurd amount of plat.
Interesting. It's for rapiers. I don't know if I have any rapiers. Maybe I do.
There's only one rapier in the game, and it's researched. I haven't researched it yet, so you don't have it. At
Oh, okay.
least I'm pretty sure it's researched.
All right. Now to equip a few more mods, since I got a few more levels.
Okay, so you're taking Frost out for the next couple?
Yeah.
I'm going to switch back to Valkyr and take a Sentinel out that needs leveling.
All right. We got Frost.
I'm assuming that this is just plummeted in price. Oh yeah, it has. Boy, I bet people that bought it for like 100 plat are feeling stupid now. I'm serious. That's what it was going for at one point.
That's a lot for one little mod.
Well, it was a stance mod for a new type of weapon, which, hang on, it may be in the shop. Let's see, melee blueprints. I'm not seeing it, though. No, wait, here it is. It's a blueprint, but it requires argon. Oh, okay, that's why you wouldn't have it. It requires argon crystals and nitrogen extract. Two pain-in-the-ass reagents. But it's the Dresda?
Yeah.
You can see it in the shop, at least.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You can straight up buy it. It's one of the
Yeah, with
featured.
plat.
Yeah, it's one of the featured packs.
Yeah, and that includes the mod, which was why it was so expensive, because the only way to get it before this event and those new guys was very rare mobs that are very annoying to kill. You know, and it's a rare mod, so it's very rare to drop.
Right.
So I understand why it was expensive, but whew.
Well, I could buy the twin Gricatas for 225 platinum. I'm not going to do that, but I could. Are you done poking around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, it was two Gricatas, some credits, and a Forma, so there was no fourth item, unless you count credits.
All right, mobile defense. Oh, excuse me. Better drink some more tea. Oh, I put too much lemon in that.
Well, at least you're better than Jim and just start eating taquitos on TeamSpeak again.
Did he do that again the other night?
Yeah, I immediately left.
I hate that. I mean, like, if someone's like, hey, I'm going to eat on mic, I'll turn it off if it's too loud, like what I do. I'm okay with that.
Because it's in your best interest. If these acolytes get me, you'll be next.
Or if you're just like, hey, I'm going to eat, so I'm going to mute my mic. That's
Yeah,
okay.
but he refuses to mute. Oh, that was fun.
I might as well just use powers. The stilettos are really good against certain enemies, but you can only use one of them when you're carrying around. I guess I could pull out the glaive.
I hate foggy maps.
Yep.
I think I just killed them.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, but now you see why I told you to take frost on this.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: if you refuse to take frost, I was taking them.
Well, I wasn't going to bring Omeron in this mission anyways. It's not super high level, but I feel like it's just beyond his reach,
Look at Valkyr paying the puppies with claws.
He just gave me a heart attack. Just
What?
Just this thing rushed into my, the edge of my frame. I was like, ugh.
And you didn't see the giant glowy claws, or was that making it even worse?
Well, like you were moving and I was moving. It was just like a flash. But I'd say the glow made it worse. Man, these guys are ruthless. That's my third shield that I've dropped.
So you're saying don't do this?
Oh, yeah, that's... Again, scared me just a tiny bit as I turned around. I think it's probably the fog just, makes the perception of it worse. Because the lights are really bright and then everything else is really dim.
And you're kind of have this perception of bright colors being dangerous.
Yeah.
Just through nature. So seeing something bright red, glowy.
Reload. Oh, that's good. I'm out of grenades. Yeah, the stilettos aren't too bad when you've got them both pulled out and are using them, but just having one when you're carrying carrying something, it kind of sucks. Alright, there's the case. I'm gonna go pick up this sweet loot and ammo. Alright.
So do you like the worm?
The worm? Oh, your little thing. He looks funny. Although all the Sentinels look funny, to be honest. So
Yeah. Well, this one is said to be highly offensive, so I'm trying to figure out what he does. I think he disagrees with feminists online.
he's a social justice warrior.
No, he disagrees with them. That makes him even worse.
Ah, yeah. Wait, it's right here. All right, we got some grenades.
Do you have an ammo mutation mod?
Yes.
Maxed?
No, it's not maxed. It's at like rank 2 or 3. I mean, I'm working on getting it maxed. I just haven't done it yet. That was weird. I just got pushed around. One might have been lag or something. Like
No,
maybe-
there was 2 guys in the bubble.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I got knocked back. It didn't seem like they hit me. Maybe they did. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm fine. It's
Yeah,
just
there's too
like,
much
huh?
range here, so I'm just using Gricadas.
Ouch. Big explosion. Oh, I kind of hurt myself a bit on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some serious remodding though. I already have a few of the event mods, and they're kind of crazy.
Like, what do you mean they're kind of crazy? Like, what do they do?
Well, the one I really like increases the combo count, or the time that the combo counter is active for melee, up to something like 20 seconds
Wow,
at max rank.
that's really good.
Right now, I have 2 or 3 seconds.
Still, 2 or 3 seconds is enough though to keep the counter going.
Yeah, but it's the difference between being able to keep a long combo going and having a 700 combo where I'm doing over 3 times damage.
I love getting those. Well, I've never had one that big, but big combos with big damage multipliers. Oh, we're out of grenades again. So collect some ammo.
Oh, well, we're done here.
Oh, hey.
Let's get off the line. We're being told we're extracting.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way.
Isn't that just like mothers always tying up the phone?
Yep. Just want to talk to you forever, and it's like, come on, I got stuff to do.
Oh no, I'm kind of liking the Sentinel. I mean, granted, I'm missing the vacuum effect, but it's nice.
What does it do? Like, is it just really powerful?
Well, the main thing is that it has free fire mode turned on, so it's firing at anything that's close by.
I see.
And it has a longer activation range than the carrier.
Okay, I was gonna say the carrier does that, but it's got a really short range.
This has a lot longer range. No, I'll have to look at the stats overall to see what they how they compare to the carriers. But it is also still low level, so I haven't put proper mods on it yet.
10 gold fusion cores. That's legit.
At 8 neurodes.
Also pretty cool, but I'm definitely more excited about the fusion cores. Oh, Frost is up at rank 27. Alright, I'm going to quickly switch weapons on my secondary to something that I can level up.
It's the same stats, shield, power, health, and armor as the carrier.
But it's got a longer range.
It has a longer range, and I know it has a secondary precept as well. Hang on. Which I'm failing to remember. Hang on, let me figure this out because it'll bug me otherwise.
Sure, go ahead. This will give me time to look over at my second monitor and start my mining barge going again. Basically, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mine and edit the podcast after we're done tonight.
Oh, its other one is a radial stun.
That is very useful. What's the range on it?
Hang on, let me see what the range on it is. Range is 10 meters.
That's a
With a
little.
15-second cooldown.
That's a little short for my taste, but that's not awful.
I'm melee.
Good point. Good point. Alright, let's look at the weapons again while you're doing that. What is that? Oh, melee weapon. Why am I looking at melee?
And let's see. Let's see what the difference is between this and carrier on the range.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's a huge difference.
What is it?
Completely unranked. Its attack precept has a longer range than the level 5 carrier precept.
Fancy.
Carrier at max range is 10 meters. The worm will shoot its things at 30 meters.
That's really good.
Hang on, I'm swapping around a little bit of mods.
I want the gunblade. Yeah, I definitely want the gunblade. I need a scythe. The Redeemer. There's a blueprint for the Redeemer. If I can buy a blueprint for it. Or...
Yeah, and replaced the mods recently, so I need to do that.
Go ahead. I'm shopping. Ooh, 20,000 credits. That is cheap. I need a Vosto, a dual Skana, and 2 Argon crystals. Alright, well, let's take a look at the dual Skana. Because I definitely don't have that. Huh. Absolutely. Oh, whoops. Well, shoot. If I don't need the Skana to build the dual Skana, I might as well just sell it. Because I mean, the Skana was okay, but I didn't really like it.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
Alright, let's dump that. And that frees up a weapon slot, and I can build the dual Skana. Because all of my weapon slots are full.
Oh, nice. I think.
Well, I mean, I have a whole bunch because I'm slowly getting more and more weapons that I like for specific builds, but I still have a whole bunch of garbage in there. Well, not necessarily garbage, just stuff that I don't like. But let's see, I've got... Oh, I can sell... Well, maybe there's something that requires the Akimbo Lados. But, I mean, once I max everything out, I've got like 4 weapons that I intend to sell.
Okay, all set.
Okay. Just go ahead and ready up, I suppose.
I mean, I can see the using the worm for times I don't need the carrier.
12 hours till the dual Skana is ready. I've got a Loki helmet blueprint, one of the cosmetic ones, the Essence one.
Mm-hmm.
If you want it.
Can't trade those.
Oh. What if I make the helmet? Can I trade you the helmet?
No.
Okay. Never mind. You can't have it. I
But
didn't
thanks.
want to give it to you anyways. I mean, I'm probably never gonna use it. I mean, if I if I like Loki enough to keep him,
If you likey Loki,
yeah. Otherwise, I'll probably just sell it.
Don't just stand there. Find me that security data.
What a jerk. We literally just landed.
oh, well, that's nice.
Yep, that's super ineffective. Because it's
Oh, you didn't see what the guy did.
Oh, what did he do?
Notice everything around me is freezing now.
Yeah.
I've enabled that on the worm.
Oh, that's cool.
Clearly.
Yep, this is definitely a dead end. How did I miss that? There we go. Oh, get away from me.
Yeah, I'm probably not using the best weapon on this guy because I'm using a shotgun.
On Worm.
The worm.
Isn't his normal one a laser?
Yeah, you can swap out the weapons freely.
Yeah, I know you can do that, but they're not as effective when you swap them out.
Actually, they are.
Are they? I
Yeah.
read somewhere that if you mixed up the Sentinel weapons, that they weren't quite as effective.
I've noticed him doing just as well with the carrier's weapon as the carrier has.
Interesting. I don't know, maybe there's like some like really tiny difference.
Or it was something that they changed.
Could have been, yeah, because when I read that it was a couple months ago probably.
Plus, how old was the information you were reading?
I'm not sure, it was off the wiki, but that doesn't exactly mean it's the most up to date.
Still working on it.
Did I hear a scream all the way over there?
No. Never mind the glowy claws.
Like I just barely heard this sound and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a scream. Shooting me. Oh. Oh no, that's you. There we go. Went slightly the wrong direction. Although honestly, what else is new for me? I got the wrong direction a lot.
I'll just wait here at the friendship door.
I'm not that far behind.
Well, I don't know how far you went the wrong way. I mean,
Well,
you could have went a third across the country.
it's a pretty far distance to get lost.
What, have you ever watched Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, good point. But they were,
Dumb?
let's say special. There we go. That was my last sliding kill. Here we go. Oh, they can only come from one side this time, so that's nice.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I guess they can come around from the back sides, but they can't come from directly behind me.
Sheesh, one at a time, woman.
Well, that's a funny noise that they make.
What, that ability disruptor?
No, the dying, exploding noise. Sounds like a dog who's choking on water. That dude's sliding across the floor.
I'm just constantly hearing the worm firing at things.
Yeah, I hear it too, just poo, 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 poo.
Seems like it's killing things fairly well, though. It's just knocking things off this bridge. Has enough knockback on it.
That's a good drone.
Who's a good worm? You're getting an Orkin reactor. Yes, you are.
Hey, where's the oh, over there. Oh, literally right here. Just take that out so no enemies can hide inside of it. That's still so satisfying.
What?
Killing enemies with the grenade launcher. I hit a group
Oh,
of
it never
4.
gets old.
Yeah, I hit a group of 4, and they just dead.
And just see all the bodies flying.
Yeah, I'm watching this. Yep, just out of my range.
Still on fire. Continue to defend.
Oh yeah. Oh, his body flew all the way over here. Oh, I got him. I made a lot better at eyeballing it too, because it doesn't have a handy dandy rangefinder.
Even when you zoom in?
Nope. Do the other grenade launchers have a rangefinder?
Tonkor does.
Well, this one doesn't.
And every so often I see an enemy just go flying because the shotgun.
The Pinta. No rangefinder. I wonder if we're gonna have to fight the Stalker. Granted, I'm not worried since you're here, but
Well, if you die too quickly, I can't kill him.
fair enough.
I've done nothing to them. But don't worry, I will. Get to extraction time.
Marcus walkers are heading to your location.
See, where's extraction's over there.
Don't worry, I'll leave you a nice path. Oh, elevator. I probably shouldn't take that up.
I'm coming. What?
Oh, look at the corner.
Oh.
Don't kill it. It was just, it's bouncing up and down and the worm's just shooting at it and missing. You know, give him some target practice.
Well, his aim was pretty bad.
Well, it was more he was firing all around it. At least on my screen. That's the problem with the shotgun, is that small enemies like that, the damage spread.
So, would you say that Valkyrie is your favorite frame so far?
Yeah, she's the most useful overall that I've had.
Right.
Ryan is probably up there as well in utility. It's just he's so damn slow. For nightmare modes, I would say that Rhino is probably more useful.
Just because he's so tanky by default.
Yeah, well, not saying Valkyrie isn't tanky, but if you hit energy vampire mode, I'm basically relying on this whole back and forth using my health to generate enough energy to be able to go to Hysteria for a short time to be able to heal up again.
Right.
While with Rhino, it would just be, you know, get enough energy to hit Iron Skin every so often.
Yeah.
But if you get no shield mode, Valkyrie wins hands down.
Yeah, because of how much armor she has.
And the fact that she's godlike, well, she becomes like a death god in Hysteria. And usually you don't get no shield and energy vampire.
I'm not 100% sure which frame is my favorite. Mag is up there for me because I like a good caster frame. But
Not really. We could have just jumped up here.
oh well. I like Frost for that as well. He's a fun caster frame. He's a
Yeah,
lot more.
Frost is also tanky. Frost is probably the most useful on defensive missions that I have.
Yeah, the shield that he generates and the fact that he actually has a decent amount of health and shield and some armor. Oh, hey, Biff. Okay. Um, we'll check it in a minute.
What's going on?
I don't know. He just sent me a message that says we should check Twitter.
Of all days for me not to be running my second computer.
I'm just gonna open it up in the Steam browser after we finish this mission.
I'm just gonna head to extraction and stand there in God mode and look.
Oh, it's a direct message. Okay. Then I won't broadcast that all over the internet. I could just get my
Oh, he's
phone.
asking for the TeamSpeak info.
Oh, okay.
I'll send it to him. Thought he had that.
Uh oh. Help. I made a boo boo.
The worm is just going nuts.
Yeah, he's going crazy. He's like, I'm gonna kill that
I
guy.
like this guy.
Another job well.
Excuse me. No yellows this time.
Oh, trying to remember what the password is for the server. I think I know it, but because that's the problem is that I don't remember the password 100%.
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Do you remember, Jared?
Is it just Kerbalcast? Oh, he asked me for the IP address.
I mean, if need be, we could always fire up Skype to include Biff. And I'd gladly do that.
I don't know if XSplit will capture Skype.
I'd be surprised if it wouldn't. Oh, and you're probably going to laugh at me next week's podcast.
Okay.
I may have gotten into a game that is sort of one of my guilty pleasures.
All right. What is it?
A sports game.
Sports game?
Yeah, I heard about it on another podcast. Like, ooh, really? That sounds interesting. I have no idea why sports games enthrall me so much.
I'm not a sports game guy. There's nothing wrong with them, but they're just not my thing. Let's see. I know I've posted on Twitter before.
Yeah, you did post the info before, didn't you?
Yep.
Well, I'll send them the IP and what I thought the password might be.
See, we already had it in December. Did we have it in November?
Yeah, we've had this for quite a while, actually. I think I found it. Oh, well, it says the password's same as always. That's very useful, Jared.
Still looking. Oh, yeah, the IP address is different, Biff.
Yeah, I sent him the IP address. At least I hope I sent him the right one. I mean, I have it listed in my bookmarks as 24-hour server, and that's the one I connected to, so that should be it. Yeah, I'm going through your Twitter and looking for the password to make sure I'm not screwing that up.
Yeah, I'm looking too, but there's a few tweets.
Ordis is half angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Hang on.
Buddy disconnected from your channel. User was moved to your channel. Buddy joined your channel.
Hey, Biff.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Good to hear from you. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, same here. Can you send me the password? Because I'm typing in what I think it is, and I can't.
Biff, you're on the server.
Well, I know you moved me there, but I'm saying next time.
Okay, I'll message you what I think it is. Like I said, it's been so long since, and I've had this set up pretty much automatic. So
Yeah, and you've got admin privileges. So you don't even need a password anymore?
yeah, I'll message you what I think it is, though. I'm pretty sure it's this, though.
Bounty Shadow Debt. Hunt down and defeat the Acolytes. Alright. And what is this? Acolytes.
User disconnected from your channel.
And that, there goes Biff again.
Alright, so I have access to the first two, Violence and Torment, but not Angst or Mania.
Yeah, let me see what is going on with those, because, okay, here's what happens with this, is that they'll pop up every so often, like Angst and Mania, or Location Unknown. They'll eventually show up somewhere
Okay.
in a random mission. And what happens is that they'll oh, okay, there's Biff again. I'll drag him back in if he doesn't in just a moment.
Okay.
But they'll show up in those
User
random
joined
missions.
your channel.
Okay, it looks like I was writing the password.
Yep, you were right. I disconnected to change my bookmark, but looks like everything's good now.
Yeah, who knows? Who knew my half-remembered memory was actually correct for once?
Yeah, I would have never
You're-
thought that.
Your half-remembered memory?
Yeah, I only half-remembered my memory.
Does that mean you only half remember you have a memory?
Sorry, what?
I sometimes forget I have a memory.
Well, this is why I burn everything to CD.
Memories.
So, Rage, does that mean that
Like the corner of my mind.
you have a mind?
Well, he has
Misty,
to be able
half
to lose it.
remembered memories.
Make it stop. So Rage, do we need to go after the acolyte specifically, or do the 10 missions for the bounty
No,
thing?
the 10 missions are doing encounters against them.
Okay.
Sorry, I was in the middle of explaining this whole thing to Jared Biff.
Oh, I see. So whenever you click on the Shadow Debt bounty, it just pops over to the acolyte screen.
Yeah, like I'm gonna take us against violence.
Yeah, down with violence.
You definitely want to take a good frame against us.
Well, I brought Frost. I've got my grenade launcher.
He'll trigger pretty much immediately because it's a defense mission.
Okay.
Then we do some damage to him. We won't kill him, but then we'll get a mod. Then we have to complete the mission to keep the mod.
Okay.
I know you're going to see it somewhere. Keep poking around until it tries to kill you.
Anyway, how you feeling, Beth?
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Biff?
Hang on, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Should trigger as soon as we approach the defense. You'll see the lights flicker like
There
that.
they are.
Get close to me.
They won't stay hidden for long.
Uh-oh. He's targeting me.
Actually, he's targeting both of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go get him.
And that's it.
Stay around until the bitter end.
Well, that was easy.
You'll find it again.
Well, remember, I hit him with hysteria, so I knocked the ever-living hell out of him.
Right. Well, why can't I put down a shield? Do I have to destroy this one first?
Oh, I got some weird thing blocking my power.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
It may be the thing from that guy, or a bug. I mean, this shouldn't be too hard to do. I've done this mission solo several times.
And have you ever lost your powers before?
No.
I wonder if it's like part of like a difficulty increase since there's 2 of us now.
No, it's definitely from the Acolyte.
Yeah, because I could use my powers before he died. So it must have been something he did to us. Is this just a normal, we beat 5 waves and we can extract?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to have to play a little safe now. Get Clint. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Do what?
Clem, help.
Who is Clem?
Him?
He's a Grenier dude.
No, no, Clem, over here.
That is a good idea, though, to drop a Spectre.
Yeah, I summoned Clem.
I like him. Is he like a special reward or something?
Yeah, I could get, I take 10 of him a week.
Oh, that's fancy.
But look what he's using.
Yeah, I see that.
And when there's no acolytes to kill, we'll go do the missions for him. I mean, we probably don't need them, but you know, just the fact that I don't have my powers to heal up.
Right. Kind of a just in case.
Especially since these mods are really good. And they changed it where you don't know what mod you're getting until the end. Because people are joining, seeing a mod that they didn't want, and then just leaving.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's why I started doing these solo.
Yeah, because if the mission starts with like a full party and then it goes drops down to you, it'll keep the difficulty set at 4 people.
I mean, to be honest, I probably didn't need to summon Clem. Well, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he looks neat. He makes me think of Rex from Mass Effect.
Well, he actually is a reference to a series of fan-made comics.
About Warframe?
Yeah.
What's that thing he's got on his head? Like a little ball.
Oh, that's his pet.
Is it?
Yeah, he has a little roller mine attached to him.
Well, that's interesting.
And he also wears 2 masks if you look at him real close and see how one's kind of off-center.
Oh, yeah.
And the only thing he ever says is Clem and Ricotta.
Well, dude knows who he is and what he likes.
Yeah, I think we could learn a lot from Clem.
I agree.
I can't believe I haven't used Clem around you, though.
Nope, that's the first time I've ever seen him.
So now do you want to go get him? It's only a couple of missions, and they're pretty simple.
Sure.
And he's pretty damn effective. I mean, look at him just mowing things down.
How do you get them? Like, you complete the missions to unlock him. You just buy him?
No, after you unlock them, every week you're able to do a quick, I think it's 10-minute survival. I mean, it's not long or hard. And you get a bunch of Clem clones to be able to build. I think it's 5 or 10 Clem clones. Probably 5.
He is taking damage, though.
Yeah, but he's lasted as long as we needed him. I'm not sure if this is a bug or a feature for the Alkalite. That's a weird thing about these events, huh?
Yeah. This game doesn't have too many bugs, though.
Oh, I've run into a few, and they're the ones that I run into are probably the worst, though. You know, like having my powers blocked.
This is probably the worst one I've ever seen.
Assuming this is a bug,
Yeah.
because this would be a interesting difficulty thing. Sorry. Every time I hear him just go Clem, Clem.
I can't hear him say that.
Oh, I can.
I mean, maybe he's saying it and I've just got my volume turned down so low.
Nice shooting, Clem. I hope it's a bug.
Why do you hope it's a bug?
That way when we do this again, it won't trigger.
We're done here. extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
All right, we got shrapnel shot.
Oh, whoops. I didn't even look at it. So you get bonus damage after you kill an enemy.
Yeah, oh, bonus crit.
Huh, that's interesting. I killed one more enemy than you, but you still did double my damage.
I don't have access to the one acolyte that's available right now. So I'm gonna go to the relay because that's where you start the mission.
Wait,
I'm not sure.
Can you just pick any mission to fight him?
No. Okay. See the icons at the top of the screen on the map view?
Yeah.
The second icon that shows the acolytes.
Well, okay, so this guy says he's on Sedna.
Yeah, which I don't have access to that particular mission, so I can't. So we can't go for him.
Okay, so you have to do a specific mission.
Yeah,
Okay.
and by the time we do the missions adjacent to him, it'd probably be gone.
Right. Okay. I was gonna say I have parts of Sedna unlocked.
Anyway, let's head to the relay for a particular reason.
Okay. Oh, hey, Phil. Not much. Just, playing some Warframe.
Yeah, Biff's around here somewhere.
Let's see. There you are.
I'm getting some lag.
Well, there's probably a ton of players connected here right now.
Anyway, head upstairs. Just follow the waypoint.
I legitimately do not see a waypoint.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, Biff.
Oh, welcome back.
It's funny. The minute I get on here, my wife either comes home or calls.
That's how it goes. I feel your pain. Rage, I legitimately, there's no waypoint.
Okay, looking at the map, basically head to the very back of the as far north as you can.
Okay.
Did you guys say hi to Phil?
Yeah, I said hi to him.
Yeah, I think I said hi.
He says,
Anyway, if I didn't, hi Phil.
mission control?
Okay, see the two elevators? The glowy things?
There's a lot of glowy things. Oh, is that it?
You have to be nice to Phil. He's personal friends with Elon Musk.
Well, I thought these were elevators, but they're not.
Jared, go back to mission control.
I'm in mission control still.
Okay, do you see me in here? I'm right behind you.
Oh, hey, there you are.
User left your channel.
Running at like a million weird. I don't even know what to describe what you're doing. You're like
Yeah, I'm
glitching out like
seeing that,
crazy.
I'm seeing that on other people as well. I think it's just the relay. When I go up that I did, and in here.
Oh, sweet, you ran through the door.
You got my message?
And talk to him. He should have a mission for you.
Oh, him.
Listen, I have a little job for you. The Grenier have gone too far. They're about to execute one of my most trusted contractors.
I see how it is. A bit further talk to Phil than us. I feel hurt.
How rude. Alright, I talked to him, and I accepted the mission.
Alright, and you should be able to run it. Or we may have to go back to to our ships to be able to run it.
I can just go straight to navigation.
Yeah, do you have an option when you hit hit escape to run the mission? Maybe a solo mission for all I know. I never tried it with a group.
You must be poor. Give unto the poor.
Defeat Nef Anyo's forces? No, that's not it. Quests. A man of few words. All right.
Yeah.
Uranus. I don't think I have Uranus unlocked, do I?
Well, try buying me dinner.
Yeah, I don't have it unlocked.
And so you can't do it?
No. Which planet is Uranus after? Or moon?
Well, it's after a few drinks.
Why'd you leave the squad?
I left the relay.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess I left the squad as well.
That's okay. We'll get to it. Alright, back in the station. Or not station, back in my ship. Oh no, I lied. I do have Uranus. And it's the first one. So that means that I can actually do it.
Alright, so you just had to go back to your ship first.
Yeah, for some reason it wasn't showing it to me in the mission control.
I'm really about to drag both Biff and Phil in here.
You can. It would give us more people to talk to.
I'll be right back.
Buddy left your channel.
These clouds are holding my contractor somewhere in
Buddy
this
was moved to your channel.
Oh.
User was moved to your Buddy channel. joined your channel.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
The first time I've ever been.
we have ascended to Mount Olympus.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it was by Narcissus.
I feel like I just got insulted.
Kind of.
I could never insult Velvety Smooth.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
Now
insult-
you I can insult very easily.
I can insult Velvety Smooth very easily.
And have.
And have, yeah, plenty of times.
I feel like if we're gonna continue this Greek mythology thing, I think I'm gonna turn into Icarus and ruin this privilege that I have and make some stupid comment, make you guys mad at me, ban me forever from
Well.
this channel.
Well, I'll just be busy rolling the boulder up the hill then.
And then you have a game made made about you in a multi-Python-esque art style.
Yeah, there you go. I was. Have you ever played God of War?
Yes.
Some only played a little bit of the first one.
Okay, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember. Wasn't it? Didn't is it pronounced Sisyphus? Didn't he show up in that game?
I most likely did at some point because I would be shocked if he didn't.
I mean, I know there's a sex scene, but I didn't realize they did syphilis.
Yeah, that's what I said. Syphilis.
That's actually pretty good. I like that. Good joke, Phil. Phil,
Yeah.
do you have any mic?
I'll allow it.
Oh, you know what? The alternate title: Gonorrhea of War.
Well, now that's just gross. Oh, yeah, I
Well,
fell all the way
yeah.
down.
Hey, he said syphilis, so.
Jared, did you just ask me for money before? You kind of got cut off, and you said.
No, I said, do you have a new mic? But if you want to give me money, sure, go ahead.
What do you mean? Do I have any mic?
No, do you have a new mic? You sound better than
No.
the last time I talked to you.
Oh, thank you. Maybe
Fuck.
it's just because, you've been deprived of my voice for so long.
So I'm guessing the shrink business doesn't pay so well anymore. If you need money.
Yeah, well, I've hit hard times, you know. Gotta have that money.
Are you still doing your sessions in the nude?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
I think I found out why why you've fallen on hard times then.
Chased away all the clients.
No, it got cold.
Whoa.
You know, and when you're
get
naked,
it.
it's always easy to tell when it's cold.
Yeah, that was my point. Sorry, I'll stop with the innuendo. Biff started it.
Well, he is a shrink.
That's true. Look, a frightened turtle. Well, that shut everything down.
I didn't want to continue it because I feel like I always come into these streams and make it just bad innuendos and stuff. And
Yeah, that's my job.
yeah,
I like that guy.
See why I like Clem?
He's great. Just his name, and then the name of his guns. That's all you need to say.
What are you talking about?
You're not watching the stream. I'm taking Jared on a magical trip.
A magical misery tour.
Nah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the magical misery tour was last week when I was taking him to nightmare modes.
Nah, that
Are
was,
you still playing Fallout 4?
I haven't played it in a few weeks, but I am still working through it. EVE Online pretty much took over my gaming world.
It has a tendency to do that. Are you on a subscription model with that?
Sort of. I'm trying to.
you can't play without a subscription, right?
No, you can if you earn enough currency in game. You can buy what's called Plex, and they give you a month of game time.
Really?
Yeah,
You must have to grind real hard to get it though.
they're expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would almost have to have a computer running 24/7 mining. But Jared would never do that.
Well,
Oh my god.
At least not fully clothed.
I mean, are you mining at least for like Bitcoin or something,
no,
or is it just?
nope, just in-game stuff.
I mean, I guess what else is your computer gonna do when you're not at home? You might as well put it to work, right?
No, I was joking about him running Eve 24/7.
Yeah. I mean, wait. Right? If you let it run and earn the money when you're away from your computer, then it's win-win, right?
That would be correct, but it doesn't do that. You have to control it.
Oh.
And that's what
Never.
TeamViewer's for.
What?
There's
I bet if they didn't have that, somebody would have exploited it by now.
Yeah.
actually, you might be able to run a script. They support third-party scripts. I hadn't even thought of that.
I support scripts. I feel like that's.
Well,
Eating
we've completely
Central.
lost Jared now. I'm looking for
Yeah.
a new co-host for the podcast.
I can run both PCs 24/7. I'll be so rich.
Hey, Phil, did you know they're doing a podcast, Video Game Logic?
That sounds awesome. Is that a spin-off of your guys' YouTube
Technically, no,
or
but we're
Twitch?
calling it one.
Now, they're a tribute band.
Yeah, we go off topic, but we have our own twist on it.
How so?
We don't do it about just Kerbal, somewhat related stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking
their twist is they make the digressions actually interesting.
Well,
I
it's,
would say that, but
it's an honor to hear that, Biff. I'm glad
I
you
was
think
thinking
so.
it's I figured that would have come out of your YouTube videos or about like you did a Twitch stream one time, but you weren't playing a game. You're just talking, and I'm assuming you turned that into your podcast.
No, we actually record separately. We record,
Okay.
using Skype and putting audio feeds together.
Now, how do you do that? Do you have everybody recording on their own end and then you edit it together, or do you use MP3 Skype recorder or something like that?
No, we each record our own audio and then put it together afterwards. That way we can both clean up our audio.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Rage has got his own set of audio filters that he uses, and I have mine. Although his are a lot bigger than mine.
oh my.
Hey, Phil, you mentioned that you were thinking about doing a podcast. Have you gotten anywhere on that?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna meet up with 3 other guys this Saturday. We're gonna talk about it. Basically, current events in space, or just like a topic in space, news or technology. Like, for example, reusability as a technology, or like Hubble nearing the end of its life. Should we repair it? What are the benefits, drawbacks? Why or why not? And really do it, but kind of in the context of the club that we belong to that was doing the QTAT thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So, yeah. We actually raised over $2,500 for that fundraiser. So.
Phil, my new best friend.
Yeah.
And not been
about
replaced.
that.
Hey, when you guys up and running, let's do something about it on Kerbalcast, and we'll do some promotion, okay?
Okay, that sounds awesome. I really want to so we do have a recording space, but I want to kind of at least do a couple shows. So I don't want to like point everyone to our, #1 podcast where we screw up all the time and it's bad quality and everything.
Yeah.
You mean like Kerbalcast episode 1?
I didn't want to say it. But
Well, I thought he was talking about us.
Yeah, our
Well-
episode 0 was pretty rough.
well, exactly. Like I don't want to point people. To something that's not really polished. But
Well, when you're ready, let me know. We'll
Sure.
do an interview and feature it on Kerbalcast,
that would
and
be
we'll
sweet.
point people towards you, because I
Mhm.
think that would be something that the Kerbal audience would be really interested in.
Yeah, I'm
And I
interested.
think our club is like, we're not technically a club, but I'm calling it a club. Got about 40 active members, and
I'd call that a
they're
club.
all space nerds. So
You might also, another thing you might also consider, and bear in mind this is me just spitballing off the top of
Sure.
my head, but if you want to do like a weekly 1-minute segment or something somewhere in that neighborhood for us, and
Mhm.
end it with,
with the plug,
for more, go to our podcast, blah blah blah. I would certainly be open to that.
thank you. I'm hesitant to make a commitment right now for obvious reasons, especially because we haven't even recorded one yet.
Oh, whoops.
I
I accidentally hit
understand.
start timer, Rage.
Well, you wouldn't. It wouldn't have to be a regular feature if you didn't want it to be.
Sure.
If you wanted to, even if you wanted to do a one-off, that would be fine as well. But we've got this segment called Kerbal 101. We're trying to find a
Yeah.
replacement for it.
Okay.
Oh, are you kicking me off the show?
Boy, that took you a long time to bite. I figured he would have jumped all over that, but instead there was like this big pause of, so you kicking me off the show?
Because you sounded so serious. Are you serious or not?
No, of course not. People don't tune in.
No,
to
he's
listen
kicking
to
me off the
us.
show.
Now, see, if we just did the velvety smooth parts, people would be happy.
Well, I mean, if you want to hear him talk for between 2 and 3 hours, Video Game Logic.
Now, what I want to hear is that laugh. Is that rehearsed or is that genuine?
I honestly have 2 laughs. I more chuckle to myself, but I also have a cackle that Jared's heard a few times. Usually when he's embarrassed himself.
No. I don't embarrass myself. I just say something that most people would interpret as embarrassing. Like when I describe my guilty pleasure games.
Now, see, that laugh right there, that's the laugh that you hear when you wake up and realize you're chained to a table.
Yeah, there's a very fine line between my like normal laugh and like this evil Dr. Evil-esque laugh.
Well,
$1 million.
it sounded like you were speaking from experience, though. Is there something you want to tell us?
Well, there was that weekend in Tijuana. That's how I lost my kidney.
I thought you were going to say that's how I lost my kid.
No. Well, the nice thing, at least I have 2 kidneys, so, well, 1 now, so. Although
to be
the
fair,
scar,
you only
the
need
scar
1.
never healed properly.
No, that's a conversation starter.
What, my scars?
Yeah. Have I ever told you how I got these scars?
Mary Jane Moffat, she broke my heart. I bet nobody got that.
I'm blanking on it.
It's almost there. I know enough to know it's funny, but I don't know why.
Jaws.
Jaws was a little before my time.
Are you calling me old?
Yeah, you're pretty old, Biff.
Well, I wasn't calling you old directly, but okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I was, for the record, I was 12 when Jaws came out. It scared me so bad, I didn't want to get in the bathtub. I'm not kidding.
That's pretty intense. Do you still have that fear,
yeah,
Biff?
it's like
Yeah,
I'd get in the bathtub and I'd start looking for sharks.
Whoops. I killed myself.
You didn't realize that you could see the bottom of it?
I figured, the sharks would come up through the drain or something.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
No, it's the land sharks you really have to watch out for.
Well, now, as silly as it sounds, Sharknado proved me right. Because sharks can come out of anywhere.
Right. Because that's scientifically correct.
Hey, you know,
More
It's
correct
not.
than Armageddon.
global warming, man.
Was Sharknado the movie where the guy gets eaten by a shark, but he's wielding a chainsaw, so he cuts his way out of it?
No, you're close. He jumps into the mouth of a shark and cuts his way out with a chainsaw. While the shark is still in midair, I might add.
I need to see this movie.
Sharknado's it's so bad it's good.
I don't think when they filmed it, I don't think anybody was serious.
No, and even the special effects are horrendous. I think they knew it was like,
That's the
okay,
fun of it.
what's the cheapest B actress we can get our hands on?
Well, I
Tara
think
Reid,
there's a
great.
reason in the third one that they have David Hasselhoff.
Yeah. Well,
Isn't-
with Tara Reid, what they probably did was just sprinkled some powdered sugar around and told her that was her pay. And then when the filming wrapped up, she was like, "Hey, this is powdered sugar."
It was mean, but really fun.
See what you guys missed when I was sick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've missed you. I'm serious.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I realized that it sounded sarcastic, so I wanted to be clear on that.
He really did.
Well,
He got.
I was not in a good mood when I found out.
Yeah, I told Rage.
oh, okay. That for a while there, I was seriously considering giving it up.
Yeah.
You
What?
gotta understand how bad
Who's
I
to
felt.
me? Oh, you mean when you were sick, you didn't?
I was
I
just for
wasn't happy about losing our podfather.
your what?
Podfather.
Podfather?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh my
you're the
God.
podfather of the Video Game Logic podcast, and whatever Phil decides to call his. I don't think I heard a name on that.
I'm the Podfather. Does that mean I have to put cotton wool in my cheeks?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna make in this episode you can't refuse to download. I don't. Somebody opens their sheets to find like a bunch of cables. Opens it more. Microphone.
Yeah.
Wake up
Chip.
and there's half of half of an iPod in the bed beside you.
Yeah.
No, I kind of like the idea of having a microphone with like its cable cut off.
Just
Whoops.
the pop filter.
I blew myself up again.
Rage sleeps with the fishes.
Have the no even better than the microphone. Have just a pop filter that's had its nylon cut.
Yeah.
You guys are talking about one of my favorite movies right there, so.
I like that movie. I don't think I
Ages
haven't
since
seen
I've
the
actually
sequels.
seen
though.
it.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't seen
been.
the sequel.
It's one of those movies that you see and then for most people you don't really see again for a long time.
There's a handful of movies that I watch about once a year. Godfather is one of them.
Mhm.
Seven Samurai is another. Jaws, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Chinatown.
How do I get out of the water?
There
There we go.
see there's places where you could jump out. Basically, where that metal plate is hanging down into the water.
Oh, Rage and Shrink, I sent you guys emails today. Did you
Yeah,
want me to use what you already sent in, or did you
I'll
want to
send in a
update?
new one because it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm also gonna send it a new one.
Yeah, the original plan was well, Jared told me what he was planning for the show, and I decided I wasn't going to do one because of the mood that he was telling me about.
Wow, that really bummed you out.
Yeah.
I was not in a good mood.
No, he got very angry a couple of streams ago.
I wouldn't say angry over that. I was I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. Just general upset and just I wasn't feeling good to begin with. And I tend to have a short temper if I'm not feeling all that great.
Well, let me put it to you this way. This virus latched onto me. I still have just a tiny, tiny little remnant of it, but it latched onto me for a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
And,
rough.
Yeah, well, I was just to let you know how weak and how bad I was feeling. The thought of sitting down and writing an email and telling everybody that, you know, that's why there was a delay in Kerbal and everything else was more effort than I could come up with.
Right.
Dude, what if it was swine flu?
Are you calling Beth a pig?
I mean, it would make sense, right?
Quick, Biff, what's your thoughts on bacon?
Just call me Snowball. And nobody got that one either.
Nope, didn't get that one at all. Not a clue.
Animal Farm.
Never,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Never seen it.
It's a good book.
Never read
Buck. Buck. Never seen it.
it. I don't know. Never seen it. Never read it. Whatever. Not
It's like
familiar
that.
with
It's like you know that. Remember the movie Clueless, where he says, "Hey, do you like Billie Holiday?" And he goes, "Oh, I love him."
it. Oh, missile. That hurt.
SpaceX announced something about Hyperloop. Breaking news, you guys.
I lost the first part of what you said.
Hyperloop. SpaceX.
Is that the subway thing that
Yeah.
operates in a vacuum?
Like, think Futurama tubes plus
Right.
bullet train.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff on it before. Oh my
Yeah, they
gosh,
posted
I did
some
it
stuff
again.
a couple years.
Jared, maybe you shouldn't be running that weapon.
I shot my
just-
shield.
I'm just throwing this out there.
I shot my shield with a grenade and blew myself up.
Shrink shot his shield.
Odyssey
That
Shore.
laugh. That laugh. The Beavis and Butthead.
Come on, Rage, give us a laugh.
Well, now I'm feeling like I'm being judged again,
I'm not judging you. I hear it all the time.
out loud.
It would be very rude of me to judge you on the inside.
I'm silently judging you.
You have been judged and you have been found wanting.
Thank you, Heath Ledger.
What doesn't kill you only makes you stranger.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Doesn't kill you, actually just leaves you crippled.
Not all the time.
That's true. Well, you can't trust a clown with a mutilated face.
I don't think you can trust a clown at all.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Is there something from your childhood you want to tell us about there, Shrink?
I don't think so. I've just never liked clowns.
He had John Wayne Gacy do his birthday party once.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was his babysitter. It puts the lotion in the bottle.
It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Basket. It puts the lotion in the basket.
Yeah, putting the lotion in the bottle, that's the machine's job.
It puts the toothpaste back in the tube.
So do we have to go back to the relay? Like, for real? Because that's what he says in the message.
Yeah.
Okay. Which relay is it?
Hey,
Any relay.
Okay.
Shrink, have you seen Zombieland?
Yes, I have.
You remember the end?
The very end.
Don't you remember Jesse Eisenberg? His big deal was he was scared of clowns, and the last obstacle
Oh,
he has
right.
to run
He's got to kill that
is
clown.
a bunch of zombie clowns.
Zombie clowns, yeah.
See, everything's a movie reference to me.
I think, well, it took me a minute, like, when you said that. I haven't seen Zombieland in a couple
You're
years.
playing a game. You can be forgiven.
Y'all, thanks. I should watch Zombieland.
That is such a good movie.
I still haven't seen The Martian.
Wait a
I
second.
want to.
Jared,
I picked the
this
wrong
is
mission.
Relay.
Nope, you are correct.
Once you see,
This is
Phil,
why
once you
I try to let you navigate.
I'm a bad navigator. I blame Biff. He distracted me with his words.
I blame that left turn at Albuquerque.
Phil, after you see The Martian,
Yeah.
go online. You know that it was nominated. Was it a Golden Globe? It was in the category of
Oh, yeah.
musical.
Comment.
musical and comedy. And since it wasn't
Musical?
a musical, everyone thinks it's a comedy. Somebody on YouTube took the movie and recut it with a laugh track.
So I did listen to.
I'm surprised
like
that
90%
there
of the
hasn't been a
audio.
movie with a laugh track recently. Granted, I don't watch a lot of movies, so there might be.
Movies never have laugh tracks. That's why the Drake and Josh movie was so bad, because the show had a laugh track and the movie did.
That makes sense. Although I've never seen the Drake and Josh movie, just the show. But that,
Well, it changes the entire timing of the show or slash movie.
So they still did
accommodating
the
for
pauses.
a laugh track or not.
They still did the pauses after jokes and stuff, but since there was no laugh track, it was
just
like,
awkward.
well, not really. Like, they never really. There was a moment where you knew a laugh track should go, but there wasn't one, so I didn't know whether or not it was a joke. I didn't know if it was supposed to be funny. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why some movies that you see in the theater that are hilarious are not funny at home, because you're sitting there and it's just you and nobody else is laughing.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that, but you're right. It's interesting.
The old TV show MASH, they've been releasing it on DVD. Some of the seasons, I'm not sure if all of them or just some of them, but some of them at least have the option where you can watch the episodes without the laugh track. And I've been told that it completely changes the feel of the show.
Does it make it more like serious and somber? Not somber, but
Well,
drama.
they did have episodes where they took out the laugh track, the more dramatic episodes.
But I'm saying that, even the comedic episodes, my understanding is that some of them you can watch without a laugh track, and it kind of changes the humor.
Interesting. You know, I've never seen MASH. Is it that takes place during Korea?
Yeah, the Korean War.
Yeah, although it's an analogy for Vietnam, but yeah, it's set in the Korean War.
Oh, but it was like released during Vietnam, so they kind of like critiqued the Vietnam War through the Korean War.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when MASH ran. Let's see.
It was up to
in
82, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, was it 82 is when it went off?
82 or 83.
It was 10 years, right? So it started in 72.
Yeah, so it was towards it was during the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
The movie was, of course, right during the height of everything. And then the TV show was the spin-off.
Well, I didn't realize. I didn't realize the TV show was after the movie. Like I thought. I don't know.
Wow, you're good, Rage. The TV show premiered in 72 and it went off in 83.
Yeah, he's complaining about not being able to remember stuff, but honestly, whenever we
It's
record,
arbitrary things like that.
yeah, you're really good at remembering like random stuff, because you got the architecture of the PS4 and the Xbox One correct. You're like, I'm pretty sure this is it.
Well, I do remember when MASH went off the air, the people were talking about how the show lasted 5 times the length of the actual Korean War.
No, the Korean War still hasn't ended. It's just a ceasefire.
Well, remember, the Korean War was technically a police action.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I know this is going to be terrible of me, but I cannot take Kim Jong-un seriously.
Nobody can.
Not for anything that he does, but the way he looks.
Oh.
Growing up, there was this kid that I knew that was special.
Mm-hmm.
And he was basically a Caucasian version of Kim Jong-un appearance-wise.
Oh,
And
really?
every time I see him, it's like, Daniel?
You realize
I'm
you just
I'm
said
just
out loud what everybody who lives in Korea probably thinks and is too scared to actually say.
No, the ones who did say it are dead.
That
Killed
was
by
my
artillery
point.
fire. You have to admit that is a novel twist on the firing squad.
Have you seen?
You get the feeling he goes to the barber and says, "Just leave a little on the top."
I have no idea.
Have you seen? What was that movie that came out? I think last year.
The Interview.
The Interview. Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I actually don't watch a lot of movies anymore.
I don't like Seth Rogen very much, so I kind of passed on it.
It's pretty funny. It's on Netflix.
Yeah. It was released only on Netflix because of that whole Sony thing.
No, it came
I
out
know.
in some theaters.
I
Really?
mean, who would have thought that Seth Rogen would have brought us to the brink of a nuclear war, right?
Didn't they make a movie about that? Was This Is the End or something? It's
Yeah,
like-
they did. Where they
Yeah.
were playing themselves. You're right.
It was his master plan.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but you're right.
Yeah, I
I-
haven't seen that either. I don't even think I'd even heard of that before. Sounds interesting
It's-
though.
Seth Rogen, I think James Franco's in that one too, and
Yeah.
a couple other actors, and they basically play themselves during the apocalypse.
Yeah, I think isn't it like Jonah Hill is one of them?
Jonah
and
Hill, yep.
James Franco, and I can't
Probably
remember
Channing
everybody
Tatum,
else.
I think.
Yeah, that's right.
That actually sounds really good. I like all of those actors.
It's the kind of stupid humor where it's like not like the other guy. Will Ferrell type humor, I think too. They
Okay.
have that same stupid funny.
Hey,
Well-
it was no Shaun of the Dead.
I don't like Will
I
Ferrell.
like that one.
Like, I can't stand his humor. The only movie of his
Why?
that I think that I really like is Stranger
No.
Than Fiction.
I really.
That was a good movie. I love Strangers in Fiction.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
I love. Did you see he did? He popped up on SNL a couple of months ago. He was doing his his W. Bush impression again, deciding to run for a third term.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
No, I didn't see
That's what I
that.
also don't watch a lot is SNL.
I don't watch much of the new stuff. I've seen a bunch of the old SNL, but I just feel like as it gets older, it gets worse.
Well,
No. Here's the thing, Jared. Here's the trick. It's not getting worse. It's just not getting for you. You are no longer the demographic.
That is
Yep.
very true. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not getting worse. You're getting older.
Yep, I'm an old man.
But I don't think it's that funny either. Does that mean I'm old?
No, Clem, don't.
When it's, you know what, with SNL, especially lately, when they're funny, I mean, they are absolutely hitting on all cylinders. But when they miss, they tend to just completely miss.
Wow, yeah.
They did, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler hosted a few weeks back, and they did a sketch called Meet Your Second Wife. And I mean, I thought I was going to die laughing watching it. It was so funny. Because it was like a talk show. Or not a talk show, a game show. And all these guys, you know, none of them knew why they were there. And they'd go, okay, meet your second wife. And they'd bring out like a 15-year-old girl. And it'd be like, yeah, you'll be marrying her in 7 years. You know, and the guys, their wives were in the audience going, what? What are you talking about?
That sounds funny.
That does sound really
Yeah.
funny.
You need
Tina
to see
Fey,
it. I
maybe.
mean, I'm not doing it justice, but it is absolutely hysterical.
Those two are great together. My sister loves them, so I went to see their new movie together.
Girlfriends.
That time I
Is it
did
called
not blow
Girlfriend?
myself up, Rage.
I thought it was called like Sisters.
Oh, yeah, Sisters. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, did you see it?
No, but I thought it might be funny.
There were like a few great moments where it was hilarious, and the rest of it was, you know, it wasn't. It's not a very deep movie. It's just casual. You put it on and it's funny. It's probably even funny if you watch it at home, but it's nothing
You
really
have to
like
understand,
moving.
if Biff is going to the theater right now, the words stars and wars have to be in there somewhere.
How many times have you seen it?
3 so far.
Okay, has everyone here seen it?
No.
Has everyone here who has seen it, let me rephrase, those who have not seen it, did they want to see it?
Not really. I'm kind of apathetic about Star Wars ever since the the prequel trilogy.
Not another
So-
one.
So
I saw
the-
it. I liked it. It made me feel like
The
a kid again.
seventh one is a lot more like the original trilogy, so you might like it, Rage.
Well,
No,
have
I'll
you
get around
noticed
to
that,
seeing it eventually. It just wasn't on my list of things to do.
have you noticed
That
that
and
episode 7 is pretty much a remake of episode, 4 now?
I've
I
heard
thought
a
it-
lot of people complaining about that.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a bad thing, especially because they're rebooting the sort of not necessarily rebooting, but rebooting that segment of the timeline, you know. So
No, I think it was really smart, because what
I
they
agree.
did was they repackaged what everybody has been wanting into a new format and introduced new characters. Now, if the next one is a remake of Empire Strikes Back, then yeah, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I think this film was very much like, hey, we know what we're doing. We can handle this series. And also, here's a lot of fan service to make you feel better.
yeah,
Well,
I really,
well,
I
also
really,
another reason why was too excited to see it, even though he fits it a lot more. I was disappointed with the newer Star Trek movies.
Yeah, but
Way
there's a
different, too.
difference, though.
Way
Yeah,
different.
he fits Star Wars a lot more.
J.J. Abrams is a huge Star Wars fan. He never really liked Star Trek.
Yeah, he turned
So he
Star Trek
decided
into
not to make a
action
Star Trek
movies.
movie.
You guys stepped on each other. Say it again.
You first, Rach.
Well, I was saying, so he decided not to make a Star Trek movie.
Yeah, and I said he just wound up making an action movie.
Yep.
So we basically said the same thing.
Yeah, it's loosely, like, it's tangentially Star Wars, or Star Trek.
Well, you know what? The way I look at and don't get me wrong, I like the rebooted Star Trek, but I think that it's time for them to do something new. Because, first one was, let's get everybody together. The second one was, hey, let's take Wrath of Khan and just switch everybody's places.
Right.
Which, they need to do something original now.
Have you seen the trailer for the third movie? Dang it.
I have. I'm reserving judgment. That's all I'll say. I'm reserving judgment.
Jared, did you blow yourself up again?
No, I got hit by one of those energy draining guys.
I'm not going to get to you in time. I didn't see you.
It's okay. Do you just want to sprint to the exit and then?
Yeah, you don't have to res. I'm sprinting to exit.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not a good way to go, though.
Was there something you wanted to say about Star Trek Beyond?
No, I just wondered if you'd seen the trailer for it. I've seen the trailer for it, and I'm in kind of the same mindset. Like, I'll see it eventually, but I'm gonna wait till it comes out and see some reviews for it. Because I'm with you. I think they need to create an original storyline at this point.
Yeah, I really thought Into Darkness. I mean, I enjoyed it, but, bringing back Khan was a huge mistake. And, curing death at the end was a huge mistake. And,
Yeah.
the musical chairs. And, I kind of felt like this was not the time to do a reboot of Wrath of Khan. The second movie was where they needed to do something completely original, and they didn't.
Yeah, I agree.
About Star Wars. Sorry.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, liked it, but I felt like if I were either new to Star Wars and I like the new generation that will be growing up with this trilogy, or if I wanted to watch 7 as a standalone film, I would
Heading back
be
to the
left wanting something, because I don't think it was cool and there was a lot of callbacks to the other movies, but without the context of the greater trilogies or even the books to some extent, I felt like there was a lot missing. Like, I had to have someone explain to me the state of the Empire, because the books explain from episode 6 until episode 7, I guess, the fall of the Empire and however the New Order gets into place.
Yeah, there's a lot of expanded universe stuff that's come out in the wake of Force Awakens.
Yeah, and they've called it canon. There's the books that took place in recent years that they've declared as canon to the universe, and I haven't read the books, so am I missing something?
I mean,
well,
basically,
what they said was I'm sorry. Go ahead, Reg.
that was me. But I mean,
well, then shut up and let Rage go.
whatever. Whatever.
I was
You
going to
love
ask
me too, and you
why
know
are
it.
you wanting to do this particular mission?
It's an alert. There weren't any more of the
Were you visualizing
what are they called? Acolytes?
Yeah.
Up right now, so I just picked an alert.
Go ahead, Shrank.
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, basically, unless this is part of the stuff that was made non-canon, is that between episode 6 and 7, there's a gigantic civil war after the Emperor dies.
Mm-hmm.
And all of kind of the big leaders in the Empire take their own little faction off, and they have a big war. And
So I would have never. The only thing there's no hint of that besides kind of the new. I guess they didn't want to get into the politics because people hated it in episode 1.
Well,
But-
it's more that Lucas can't write politics.
Yeah.
Now, see, I disagree with that. I think that he has difficulty. I think he does a really good job imagining and understanding politics.
Like world building, but not
Yes,
presenting.
but I think where he has trouble is execution.
Yeah.
Because when you really get down and think about what's going on in the prequel trilogy, there's a lot going on there, but it's just not executed well.
Yeah.
See, I'm a
Well,
little,
his
my
actors didn't
kids-
exactly help him.
Do what now?
There was so much dry acting in the prequel trilogy.
But
Yep.
you know what?
I'm looking at you,
blame
Anakin.
the actors. I don't blame the actors because the dialogue they were given. I mean, how does anybody talk about sand and not sound that way?
Yeah.
Well, it's become a running joke with riff tracks.
Yeah, I mean, some of the dialogue was so horrendous. I mean, even really good actors struggled with it.
Well, I think there was a reason why Samuel L. Jackson looked like he wanted to just cuss out everyone all times. It was the dialogue.
Yeah, but Samuel L.
And
Jackson
the
looks
fact
like
he
that all
died
the
like a
time.
punk.
I kept waiting for him to say, Ezekiel 25:35, the path of the righteous man.
That is my absolute favorite movie of all time. I love Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction.
That's another one of those once a years for me.
Oh, I watch it more than once a year.
I won't do it here for obvious reasons, but I can pretty much quote that movie chapter and verse. But anyway, back to what you were talking about, Star Wars, Phil. What they did was once they said that they were going to continue the storyline from Episode 6 on,
Yeah.
they took all the expanded universe stuff that has been out there for the last 20 years, and I think they reclassified. Isn't it, Rage? Help me on this. Didn't they call it? Isn't it called Legacy now, or it's called? They gave it some title. But
Yeah,
everything-
I heard something like Legacy, or you're talking about where they took the expanded universe and basically chucked it out the airlock.
Yeah, what they said was everything that was expanded universe pre the release of Episode 7 is now considered non-canon. And
Unless they say so.
unless they say so. But see, that like takes the Thrawn trilogy and throws it out. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of books and things that pick up in the
but here's
years
the thing.
after 6. That's all been thrown out now.
But here's the thing: is you know what this means, right? The Star Wars Holiday Special is still considered canon.
Yeah.
I know, because it was between 4 and 5.
I think my favorite piece of Star Wars that now is non-canon is everything, like all of the stories that revolved around the old Knights of the Old Republic series. There's some
that's
really interesting stuff in there.
Although, you know what gets me about that, though, is that's supposed to be, 1,000 or 2,000 years ahead of time, and the technology hasn't changed that much.
No, it's from the past, but yeah, still the technology hasn't changed very much. It's like 3,000 years in the past from Episode 1.
I mean, I would hope that the technology would have changed in 3,000 years.
Mhm. Well, no, that's the point of. Well, I guess in terms of like ships and stuff, but like lightsabers and stuff it's meant to be a more traditional combat technique, right? But blasters and things. I agree.
Yeah, but you would think that stuff would have, I mean, look how much change we've seen just in the last 20 years. You'd think that in 3,000 years,
Something
the
would
technology
happen.
would have evolved a lot more
I mean,
than.
maybe they reached their peak, diminishing returns. Maybe that's the epitome of technology, and they just kind of.
Maybe
There's
it's
not
all
much
owned by
improvement
Apple
needed.
and it's not customer serviceable.
Yeah, it's not open
Hey,
source.
hey, Phil, do me a favor. Next time you go to SpaceX, don't bring that philosophy to them, okay?
Why?
Hey,
So
guys.
nothing changes.
No, that philosophy of we've peaked and shouldn't try anything new.
Yeah. How to lose your job 101.
You'd be like, okay, let's get us a new intern.
Oh, hey, did you see the video of Crew Dragon hovering? They did a hover test and basically hung the new dragon from a string.
Oh yeah, I saw
then
that.
turned on its thrusters and it hovered in midair. Then they shut its thrusters off. But it like that you could see the slack in the rope was totally gone, so it was a full sustained hover on its Super Dragos. Pretty sweet.
I haven't seen it, but I read about it.
I can show you the probably link to the video if you want to. But
Okay. Before I forget my train of thought,
Yeah, go ahead.
back to Star Wars. Everything that was extended universe has been thrown out. Episode 6 was the end of the Empire. That's been changed now to where the Empire was not defeated over Endor. Instead, that was one of like the decisive battle, and then it wound down, and then the Empire went off to another section of the galaxy and kind of licked its wounds and came back as the First Order. That's the new chronology.
Okay. Was I supposed to know that?
No, that's stuff you get if you read the new stuff that's come out. Like Aftermath has it, and there's is it called Lost Stars? There's another book that came out, but in Force Awakens, at the beginning of the movie, when you first meet Rey, you know she's living on that planet Jakku.
Yeah.
That star destroyer that's crashed into the sand.
Yeah.
There is a backstory to that you get if you read the novel Lost Stars.
Oh, so that itself was a reference.
Yes.
Jakku,
the Battle of Jakku was the final battle that quote-unquote defeated the Empire. And that was the remnants of the Empire went off and became the First Order. But the reason there's all that debris on the surface of Jakku is because the final battle against the Empire was fought above that planet.
You know, they should have released a required reading this before seeing the movie. It would have been so much better.
You can get a lot of this stuff. There's a really neat book that came out. It's Force Awakens Visual Dictionary, and a lot of that stuff is in there.
Yeah. Okay. I might have to look into that, because I like this sort of... I like the world-building aspect, the grander sort of... Like, we're only seeing snippets of the universe that's been living and existing for a while. I'm actually taking a class in creative writing that's based on that idea.
The novel Lost Stars, one of the main characters was the commander of that Star Destroyer that is crashed in the sand.
That's cool.
And it is intentional because it is referred to by name in the Visual Dictionary.
There was one other thing that I wanted to say.
Okay, we
about
haven't ran into this clown yet. Jared, we're going to have to explore the map a bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Basically, what happens is that the acolyte is tied to a particular cell of the map, which can or cannot show up. And once we enter it, the lights flicker, and then bad things happen to him.
Yay, bad things. They start happening to us. Here, take my gun. There you go.
Phil, did you have a question?
Force Awakens. There's one other thing, or two other things, but I'll only say one of them. I felt like they kind of gave it was maybe one of the reasons why I thought it was weak, story-wise, like without the context and stuff, is because they gave a little bit of backstory to everybody instead of. I felt like at first that I thought the whole thing was going to be about Finn, and then it turned out to be a lot about Rey and kind of how they're together. But I kind of felt like my attention was split.
Found him, Jared.
Yep, I'm here.
You know what I mean?
I think so. Are you saying? Because I didn't pick up, and maybe I missed it. Were you saying that they were hinting at a romance between them?
No. Like a lot of the movie focuses on one character, and then you get more backstory for the other character.
I guess I don't understand how that's such a bad thing. I mean, what are you saying is wrong with it? Phil? Anybody?
Connection lost.
Oh, I see.
Connected. Buddy entered your channel.
I just got kicked or something.
Yeah, I did too. And then I automatically reconnected. Which channel are we in?
We're in Launchpad.
Okay.
You were moved.
Oh, Rage is getting us.
Buddy was moved to your channel.
Thanks, Rage.
Well, that was strange.
Yeah, both of us got disconnected.
Did I get kicked?
Well,
I think everyone got disconnected.
Yeah, me too.
Weird.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did,
Jared, what the hell's going on? Because you're over there.
Phil, did you hear everything I said, or did I get cut off?
I think you got it. It's okay. It's okay. Let's change the subject.
Well, all I was saying, and this is, I'll just repeat and then I'll stop. All I was saying is, I think Episode 7 is a transition movie.
agree
I think
fully.
Episode 8 is going to expand the new characters much more.
100% I agree. And I was left kind of bad about that in a way, you know? Because it's, I was thinking about the little kids that are excited about Star Wars now. The first movie they get is a transition. Like, I don't know.
I will say this: my daughter, who is 19, be 20 here soon, she has never really connected to a Star Wars movie. She locked onto this one big time.
Really? That's great. It does have a sort of modern humor to it. I found myself laughing out loud a lot.
Well, I think the other thing too was the fact that, you know, I think Rey, the fact that she is, I mean,
Yeah,
she's
Jared,
not.
let's just get out of this mission.
Did he spawn somewhere we can't get to?
I think so.
Rey is she's a great character. She's not a great female character, and I
Right.
think that's great.
I agree.
Because, you know, Hollywood has a real bad habit of going, we're going to make a strong female character who just happens to like lingerie.
I agree. I really like how it was done. In general, I'm really excited for the movies to come.
One thing I will give them major credit for, you know, Darth Vader is a hard act to follow. Because, I mean, cinematically, he is one of the
Iconic.
top iconic movie villains.
Yes.
So following that is tough. I thought it was absolutely brilliant that they came up with a character whose part of the character himself is that he himself lives in the shadow of Darth Vader.
I
They
think that's
built that
funny,
into
too.
the character. I thought that was brilliant.
So they're following up the act that the character itself is following up the act. I think it makes sense to be honest.
Yeah, because what they did was they neutralized whatever comparison would be there because he himself is comparing himself to Darth Vader.
Right.
Didn't I say I was going to stop talking about Star Wars?
You did.
Yeah.
Oh well, I never listen to myself anyway.
Yeah.
So to change the subject, how
Or
about
two.
how about that landing for the both Blue Origin and SpaceX?
Well, I feel SpaceX. I mean, I think we've all been there.
I mean, Blue Origin just launched and recovered a completely refurbed.
Yeah, but the thing is that the Blue Origin landing was a suborbital.
So there is merit to this most recent one, which was that if that's the same one that they recovered before. So, I mean, in my view, it's proof of concept that so SpaceX has done an orbital recovery with the first stage, right? Not really orbital, but they launched a payload into orbit and recovered the first stage, and then Blue Origin flew something that was also recovered. So it's kind of like proving this whole reusability method, proving the concept, in my opinion. I think it's just really cool to see. Really exciting. Maybe not totally revolutionary, but it's really exciting.
Well, I'm glad somebody's doing it. Every time SpaceX makes another step forward, I just applaud. Because I
watching
think
that initial landing on live stream was just amazing.
Oh my
The
god.
one that they actually landing, or are you talking about the most recent one?
The one that they actually landed on the landing pad,
Oh, okay.
not
Oh
the
my
barge.
god. That was
I will say, and it may be just me, but it felt so cringy that the crowd started chanting USA.
yeah, I agree there, but especially because SpaceX.
It's not a government thing.
Yeah.
I mean, sure they have government contracts, but that's very different.
I can't help but think of where we would be today if they had not pulled the plug after Apollo. I mean, we spent billions of dollars building an infrastructure, and then they tore it down.
But then again, like the money that would have been spent on space and space exploration, that wasn't spent elsewhere. Like
we can't do that. We had to go blow up Asia for a decade.
Right. So, but then where would Asia be now? After like all that money that was spent.
Craters?
But
I know this may be an unpopular opinion, but I think Asia would be exactly where they are now. I mean, they're a big trading partner of ours. We spent a lot of blood and treasure propping up a government that ultimately fell.
I like the way that you just said that. Blood and treasure.
What?
I said I like the way that you just said that. Blood and treasure.
Well, it's true. I mean...
Oh, no, I don't disagree at all. It's just that I feel like it's a very adequate...
Poetic?
Yeah, sort of poetic way to explain it.
I still go back to what I've said a million times. I think history will not be kind looking back at the short-sightedness of shutting down the space program when they did.
I agree.
I don't think people are looking at it very wisely now. Okay, this is the extraction. We don't want to be here yet.
Okay.
A different
Unless
subject.
unless you just want to continuously run this.
No, this is the last one we're going to run before we hit 11 o'clock. So let's hang out for a few more minutes and see if we can find him.
Yeah, sorry, I took the elevator.
That's okay.
Did you guys... This is a different subject. Did you guys see the Flat Earth thing?
Oh, yeah, that...
No.
I just... How could somebody think that these days?
I mean, how is that possible?
I don't know what.
No, Biff. About, let's say probably a month ago. It was late at night and I was bored and no one was around to talk to, so I decided to start hitting the random button on Reddit. And I found a subreddit full of flat earthers. And I don't think they were joking.
Phil, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
There's a rapper.
Bob.
Is it Bob or B.O.B.?
Oh,
I'm going
B.O.B.
with Bob.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The guy seriously thinks that the Earth is flat. He thinks that it is a conspiracy. They're hiding the edge of the world.
How much weed has he smoked in the past?
He's gotten into literally a rap battle with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I haven't seen the actual...
I'm wanting to say that this is just a publicity stunt.
I agree.
But he's not the only one. My
Okay.
understanding is Stacey Dash on Fox News is a flat earther.
Oh, that doesn't surprise
And
me.
do you remember what was her name? Is it Tila Tequila or Tia Tequila?
Tequila,
Te-
believe like she went off the deep end, man.
But she's a flat earther.
Yeah, but she's gone off the deep end on a lot of things.
Okay, so
Well, she's gone deep on something, that's for sure.
there's two things that I see going on here. One, uneducation or miseducation, and not just severe mistrust of like anything. Like if you're putting your trust, the only thing I can think of is that whoever's telling you you're wrong, if you don't trust them, obviously you're not going to put them down. That's just
Okay.
strange to me.
Okay, but
Well, to
here's
give
my
you an
question.
idea of some of this, this is something that I saw just over and over again on this subreddit, was that they were using the terminology as proof that the conspiracy exists, such as using NASA using the term imagery instead of pictures. I shit you not.
Well, that's the thing is there is the nice thing about a lot of conspiracy theories is they are structured in such a way that anything that is contrary to the conspiracy can be folded in as proof of the conspiracy.
Yeah. Isn't there a name for that? That's like the definition of conspiracy. Almost.
Self-reinforcing delusion.
Yes.
But my question, okay, the question I have for the flat earthers is this. When you look up in the sky at night and you see the moon, do you think you're looking at a flat disk or are you looking at a sphere?
I mean, apparently people did for thousands of years, right?
Yeah, but
so we
here's the
think.
thing: is that the Greeks figured out that the Earth is round.
Well, the Greeks didn't have Fox News.
True.
That was probably a
I
good thing
don't think
for
he
them.
spawned on this map, Jared.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. So let's extract.
So I don't see a area that we didn't go to.
I mean, I can understand the anti-vaccination movement because you can
I
argue, well, you can argue that there's an emotional component to it that's blinding them to the logic.
It's
But
also
the flat-
Okay, I'll give you that much. I'm a mother, so I understand signs.
No,
well,
it's
and also think of it like this: you've got a child who is severely autistic. You can go to the cold hard reality of a doctor saying that this was not caused by a vaccine and this is incurable,
Right.
or you can latch on to some former playmate with no medical
Jared, I'm
training
just looking at the other ones.
who tells you that it is curable and it was caused by a vaccine.
right.
Now, I mean,
and then,
emotionally, which direction do you want to go?
right, and then people who don't trust doctors or vaccines, and then the more they think about it without actually understanding it, the more it seems like they're right. Like, for example, do you really trust your doctor for injecting things you with viruses? But that's what it is, and that's how. If you don't understand everything about it, you can spin anything to be negative and frightening. So,
But here's my question about the flat earthers. What's the emotional payoff to denying that the world is round?
I mean, it could just be simple confirmation bias. People have this weird idea, some idea about something that they don't want to give up, and so they only look for things and associate with groups that agree with them. That itself can be an emotional payout because they feel validated.
is there any religious context to this, like creationism?
Not that I know of.
No idea, but then you get the young earthers in there as well, which is a similar problem, actually.
Well, but they believe that the Earth is round. I mean,
Yeah, that has religious.
Yeah, but
their
yeah,
evidence is religious.
but they're throwing out other signs, which is kind of related to the whole flat Earth theory. Just ignoring evidence.
Well, not just ignoring evidence, but ignoring like
Yeah, not
massive
just
amounts of
ignoring,
supporting.
but putting their fingers in their ears and going la 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 la.
Exactly. Because I mean, let's be honest. When Copernicus said, the Earth is not the center, nobody, even the scientists, said Yeah, like, how could this be true? You're crazy. But this doesn't make any sense.
Alert available.
But
Check navigation.
Well, Galileo sure got it for suggesting something contrary to the popular belief.
Well,
Right.
Galileo was also kind of a dick about it as well.
There you go.
Well, I mean, that's the only way to be, really.
He was a brilliant astronomer, but he was a dick.
He was a brilliant astronomer, and he was a dick about it to the Pope.
Yeah, that's probably a bad thing in the ancient world. Or not the ancient world, but the kind of medieval.
I'm pretty sure Hubble.
Galileo was going, I knew I shouldn't have gone with the funny hat joke.
He just had a habit of it.
There are a lot of, like, important, brilliant people that turn out to be, like, total jerks. I think Hubble was another one. Newton was as smart as he was. Him and what's the other guy? There's another really brilliant guy, but he held this grudge for half of his life that didn't make any sense. It kind of bled into, like, he didn't publish, what is it, Principia Mathematica, or whatever it is, for years because he didn't want the other guy to steal his ideas. Something completely ridiculous.
I've never heard that before.
I gotta look it up. I don't want to.
I'm looking it up too. You beat me to it.
Well, after you find it, we will close off the stream. Anybody who comes and watches this, they would be upset for not
I think it would
knowing
be
the complete
hilarious.
story. I mean, we can leave it. And then if they're interested enough, they can go look it up themselves.
No, just put in the beginning of the next Wednesday night Warframe.
Right, so you remember what we said about that guy who had a grudge? Yeah, here's who he had a grudge against.
Okay. Let's see. Hook, as in Hook's Law. Robert Hooke. Hold
Okay.
on. I'm reading to refresh my memory. Okay, so Newton and Hooke were close friends, and they collaborated on a lot of science and physics things, and, like, they would meet up and just chat about this stuff that they were working on. And then Newton published Principia, but he only credited Hooke, like, in a footnote. So then they were mad at each other for pretty much their whole lives. Let's see. Hooke gave a speech and publicly humiliated Newton, I think.
Yeah, Newton had the only known portrait of the man destroyed.
That's intense.
There is no known image of Hooke. The image at the top of this page is an approximation made by an artist using various descriptions of Hooke's features.
Hope you didn't get him from Newton.
You know, the funny part is, these days, these two would probably be on Jerry Springer.
Yeah, seriously.
They'd be on Twitter just squabbling at one another.
Yeah, they'd be fighting on Twitter.
No, they'd have a rap battle.
I've got to go watch that tonight. Alrighty. Well, now that we've got that, it is time to wrap up the show. I'd like to thank everybody.
Rap? No, come on.
What do you?
You're
No.
No,
gonna do
you
a
have to
wrap-up,
stay.
No, I'm
you
not.
have to stay.
Not gonna do a wrap off.
Come on.
Anyways,
I'll give you a beat. Ready?
no, I'm not ready. That's actually pretty good though. All right, it just sounds like Biff is trying to hawk up a loogie. Anyways, I'd like to thank everyone who watched us tonight and participated. I have been Gaming Psychologist, and with me, my perky co-host.
Caffeine Rage.
And we got some people to come talk with us. People,
Yo.
say hi. Or I guess bye.
Bye.
Word to your mother.
That's intense, Biff.
Your mama's periapsis is hanging around her knees.
Until next time.
Word to your father.
Bye-bye now.
Hi.
See ya.
Bye-bye.